Is marijuana legal in Maryland? Expectations versus reality. Maryland is one of the 33 U.S. states where medical marijuana is legal. In April 2014, Governor Martin O'Malley signed HB 881, the Medical Marijuana Natalie M. LaPrade Medical Marijuana Commission legislation. But medical cannabis sales didn't begin until the December of 2017. Currently, recreational marijuana is prohibited in the state and can result in fines, $100 for possessing less than 10 grams and $1,000 for possessing greater quantities. Thus, in the state, you can legally consume marijuana for medical purposes, but not for recreational purposes. Let's discuss Maryland medical marijuana laws, MMJ qualifying conditions, patients' rights to consume, possess, and transport cannabis, caregiver requirements, and more. How to get a medical marijuana card in Maryland. The Maryland Medical Marijuana Commission, MMCC, is responsible for licensing, registration, inspection, and distribution of cannabis and cannabis products in the state. You need to receive a recommendation from a state-licensed physician registered with MMCC. The physician certification is valid for 12 months. The list of qualifying conditions to get an MMJ card in Maryland are anorexia, cachexia or wasting syndrome, glaucoma, seizures, severe or chronic pain, severe nausea, PTSD, conditions resulting in a patient receiving hospice or palliative care, severe or persistent muscle spasms, other chronic illnesses that are severe, for which other treatments have been ineffective. Symptoms can be expected to be relieved by medical marijuana. You must be at least 18 years old to register to the Maryland's medical marijuana program. However, patients younger than 18 need to have at least one adult caregiver who can be parents or legal guardians. A caregiver must be at least 21 years old and may provide care to up to 5 patients. Caregivers need to get ID cards from the MMCC. Only then will they be able to buy medical marijuana products from a state-licensed dispensary. The state of Maryland cares for the health of visitors who aren't the residents of the state. Non-Maryland residents who want to use medical marijuana for managing their symptoms are also eligible to register with the MMCC. To get the written certification to use cannabis, they must provide a driver's license/motor vehicle administration identification card, military ID, and passport. However, as of December 14, 2017, the MMCC extended the administrative hold on non-Maryland applicants until further notice. As a result, out-of-state patients will not be reviewed, and those who live outside Maryland may not access cannabis at any state-licensed dispensaries. Consumption, possession, and buying limits. Medical marijuana in Maryland is legal, but that doesn't mean you can get a card and start smoking anywhere. By law, patients can consume cannabis in any form, such as smoking, vaporizing, topicals, and tinctures. However, they can't use marijuana on any federal property located in the state. Although there's no definition where individuals can smoke cannabis, it's recommended to avoid smoking in a public place and do so in private properties. Registered patients and caregivers are legally allowed to possess cannabis. Possession limits for 30-day supply are up to 4.23 ounces or 120 grams of dried cannabis at one time, and 1.27 ounces or 36 grams of THC marijuana extract. Transporting and exporting. According to MMCC regulations, patients are allowed to travel across the state with medical marijuana. However, it's necessary to learn the current laws about transporting cannabis outside the state. So, stay in the state to avoid any problem. As per the federal regulations, exporting medical cannabis outside Maryland isn't allowed. However, individuals trying to transport marijuana across state lines may face hefty fines. In Maryland, driving under the influence of cannabis is illegal, and you may face civil, criminal, or other penalties or other similar charges as alcohol DUI. If you're planning to go out after smoking cannabis, go with someone sober or hire a driver. Cannabis cultivation. The MMCC prohibits cultivating cannabis at home for patients and caregivers. The state only allows approved growers to cultivate medical marijuana. So, this is all about medical cannabis laws in Maryland. Hope you get the answer to, is medical marijuana legal in Maryland? Consuming cannabis may be easily possible out here, but if we talk about growing, it's a different reality. We may expect these laws to relax in the coming future, but right now, if you are suffering from any medical condition specified above, it's very convenient to get a medical card. But remember, that does not mean you can smoke weed anywhere or try to grow your own. With a doctor's recommendation, you can buy cannabis products easily and enjoy them in the comfort of your home. If you have any more questions about using cannabis in Maryland legally, do write in the comment section below. To stay updated with the latest trends in the cannabis industry, subscribe to our channel.